Hi, this is Miranda, and I am back on the Shimmers Paint YouTube channel, and I am doing the Spring Challenge, and the Spring Challenge is that we have to use no pattern paper, and that is the inspiration that I am going to be using. So, with all of this being said, I used all of those colors that you can see, and we're going to start in order. The first one that I am using is called Coral Reef, and these are all Inklingz. The next one is Hot Stuff. The blue one that I'm going to use is called Someone Like Blue. The purple one I am going to use is Pugnacious Purple. Sure, we're going to go with that one. And then the last one that I'm going to use is Greener Pastures. And these are all Inklingz. And the way you activate these, and I did this part off camera, is you just spray a bunch of water in there and then you activate it that way. And then once it's dry, it's good to go, and then you activate it again. And it's got a bunch of shimmers and all of that stuff. And what I did is that I made big old blotches and lines like the person that I am scrap lifting, which is Natalia Deshawn. I'll link her, the Pinterest pin that I found. I'll link it down below. She used all of Vicky Bouton's stuff, and I am obviously using Shimmers paints to achieve the same look. So I do a bunch of spraying, and I just run this down, and I get it all to the color that, or like to the size that I want, and then I let the blow dryer or my heat gun do what I am doing here. Now, I did put a little bit too much of this hot pink in there, and I needed it to run a little bit more than what it was, and so that's what I was doing there. And you will see my daughter come in and out. We are, not to bring up what's going on in the world, but I am a teacher, as you guys know, and I have been working from home, which my daughter goes to one of the schools in the same district that I'm in. So she's home with me as well. So not only am I teaching 45 students every day now, I am also teaching my daughter. And so it's been a lot of fun trying to do a bunch of layouts and then teaching stuff at home. So you'll see her, until this is all over with, you will see her on probably quite a bit of my videos, just because she's at home now and there's nothing I can do about it. And so here comes the blue, and like I said, I just get enough on there, and I take the water and I spray it down, and I get it to run, and then I run it back up and kind of get that splatter look that I want. And then I do a bunch of splattering. I did do gesso on this as well, and you will see in the still shots how the gesso turned the white cardstock a different color, it's like a different off-white color. And I'm fine with that, because ultimately in the pictures it shows up, but in real life you can't see it as much as the pictures have. It's just how the camera took the pictures. So here I'm drawing. I absolutely love how this looks, and I would love to not have put all the pictures on there, but ultimately at the end, I really do love how this turns out. I think it's perfect. It works out wonderful. And I wish I had a darker purple. I don't have a darker purple, but I mean, this works well and it does turn out. But I do know that every time I use the purple, it's a little bit lighter than what I would like. And no matter how much I put on there, it didn't matter. Like, it literally kept the same color. And you see that I'm just making it go as long as I can and getting it dry and making all those little splatters turn to dryness. And yeah, like I said, I love how this turns out. So make sure that while you are watching me finish up with the purple and the green, make sure that you comment down below what you guys are doing. Did you guys pick up a new hobby? Are you watching more people? Like, what are you doing with this whole self-quarantine, I guess you want to call it? Just curious to see what you guys are doing. Also, make sure that if you do purchase anything, which I will tell you this, we just had a meeting with the owners of Shimmers Paints. They are making sure that everything is done correctly. You can order, everything is done in the United States. All of her colors are made here in the United States. So I promise you that she is making sure that everything is safe when it gets shipped out to you guys. So make sure that you leave your name or my name in the comment section so that you can get an extra. Look at that shine goodness right there. I mean, look at that. Oh, I just love it. So off camera, I did also decide to take black zigzag thread and then also a silver and did a bunch of zigzags around it. So the two cardstocks that I'm using is from Close to My Heart. It's the white and the black. And here I am, you know, they challenged me not to use pattern paper. I was like, okay, I got her. Now I'm just going to go in and get my tissue paper and still give me some color behind these photos and still have a little bit of what that pattern paper looks like without using pattern paper. So I just wanted to get that. Now the photos are while I was in Athens, Greece. They are on the very first Olympics, the arena for the Olympics. This is where we were taking this, and these literally sit out in the middle, and it's literally 1, 2, 3. And so I'm standing on the top. My best friend, both of my best friends are second and third, and we were standing like, because we're posing on this one that you see right there. We're posing who has the biggest arms, and I work out a lot. If you don't know this, if you don't follow me elsewhere, right now it's hard. Like for me, I do a lot of home gym stuff because, you know, we can't get anywhere. But essentially, they put us in the way our arms look. And so I thought it was funny that they put me as 1, and then my one of my good friends is at 2, and then obviously my other good friend is at 1. Or at 3, and then this other one is we just raise our arms up. And so ultimately I love how this turns out. I love how this works. I did use a bunch of the colors. I did not follow the Olympics colors, but I followed the colors that were in our shirts and stuff. And like I said, I absolutely love how this turns out. I think it's perfect. I do follow monochromatically on everything that I place down on the colors. So I found a bunch of the orangey coral colors, a bunch of the hot pink colors, the blues, all of that. I tried to make sure that I found quite a bit. And to be honest, I cannot tell you where all of these came from. Like, I can't remember. Like, this is the new Heidi Swap set of thickers right there. This is from not Heidi Swap. Was that Heidi Swap? No. That was Amy Tan. That orange or that green is from Amy Tan. This is Vicky Boutin, but don't ask me which set is what, but I know that that's from Vicky Boutin. And essentially, I did monochromatic as best as I could throughout the stuff that I add. And I just loved the rest of how this turned out. I think it's absolutely perfect. Obviously, you all know that all my information will be linked down below. If you like what you see here, I do upload up onto my own YouTube channel 2 to 3 times a week. So check me out there. All that information will be down. I don't use anything from that. Literally, I went in. Oh, maybe I did. I used that thing. I literally went in and just found as much color stuff I could find. This one is Turn the Page. No, not Turn the Page. Pick Me Up. That is from Paige Evans' Pick Me Up there. Found a few little things there. I used the yoga pose just because I felt that it was perfect for that area. Otherwise, I don't know where else I would use it from. But I am just placing all these little bits. I tried to use this word happiness. I was going to try to cut it, and I'm like, no, I don't like it, so I put it back. And then I do get this heart out, and this works. And I add some teal on this side, but I don't care. It looks good the way it is. And let's see here. I add a couple of little things here and there. I get some blues, I get some pinks, I get some purples in there. I had a hard time finding the purple. I don't have a lot, and I love using purple, but I think that the minute I get purple, it doesn't stay. So I'm using it up as quickly. This was not this year's birthday kit. It was two birthdays ago from pink paisley. Don't ask me what collection it is. I can't even remember. I just know I have some of it left. And so I pick out the balloons out of there, and I add some of it. It matches the colors, and this one says happy birthday, and it works perfect to cover up that little section of those flowers now, or the pictures down there, because I had to cut that Vicki Boutin piece to fit in there. And I just add little things. I add glue and I get them stuck down, because obviously this is full of gesso and nothing's sticking, because, you know, American Crafts can't get their stuff together to make everything work. And so I'm just placing little things. I thought this flower would go, and then I'm like, nah, I'm putting that away. What else do I find? I do put this guy there because the colors match on the page. It may not be exactly where the greens and pinks are at, but it works. And then I found another balloon, and I add another balloon because this is my birthday weekend. So I know that I haven't done a lot of this, but on my personal page, I've been trying to finish up all of these projects of these trips that I started. And I have, after today, I have one more to do, and that's what I'm going to put there. And this one was from Pink Fresh. I think this one was Indigo Hills, I think is where I got that one from, or Glorious, or Joyful Day, one of the two. But it's Happy Thoughts. And I figured that'll be my title, because I kind of put a bunch of different ones as well. And so I'm just adding little bits here. I felt a friend of mine said that we needed something else a little bit more on there. So I'm adding a little bit more there. And then one more flower. And then that's pretty much it. The still shots are definitely coming up. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day. And I hope to talk to you soon. Bye!